Yep. I know what time it is. What time is it? Game time. Ooh. So yeah, we out here live. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we missed yesterday. We just gonna come out and say it, but we were suffering from PhD, post hollow depression. So when we didn't get a pack, um, we threw a little tantrum, but it's all good because we back live in effect. And as you can see from the title, this is playoffs, packs, and Paul George because he need to come through tonight. As we're about to take a look at these playoffs. Matter of fact, let's do that right now. But we always send in Kawhi Leonard well wishes to get well soon. They haven't said that he tore his ACL, so that's good. As long as that's not the news, he can have all the sprained knees he want to and sit all the games out that he want to because at some point he's coming back. So I haven't heard no news. I don't know if anybody has heard some or if anything has changed. But as of right now, let's just go ahead and take a look at the playoffs. Playoffs? What's going on with these playoffs? So here we go. Um, yeah, Utah Clippers. Right now, we are watching Atlanta mollywop Philly. And let's go take a look at that real quick. Goodness gracious. Doc Rivers, man, they going to fire you. You did it over here with the Clippers. If you go over to Philly and do the same thing, you about to get wrapped up. You see what just happened to Van Gundy after one season, so don't think it can't be done. I know you got some chips, but I'm not sure that they even tripping off that these days. So Trae Young is putting them to sleep as usual. 3 for 3 from the field, 2 for 3 from free throws. He hasn't even shot a 3, which is excellent. When he can cut his random threes out, he's going to be a much more effective player. Still shoot them, but don't be just throwing up shenanigans. So we got 8 points, 2 assists. Okay, he distributed. And then Kevin Huerter. Y'all don't sleep on Kevin Huerter. As a matter of fact, you know what it's time for? It's time for Kevin Huerter. Let's go to the marketplace. Let me show y'all what Kevin Huerter do. Since y'all want to set trip. How you spell his name? H-U-E. There we go. Look at this. That's how hard he is. Which one is it? I think it's this one. Watch what Kevin Huerter do. I thought this was a game. Thought it was a game, huh? We had to go see. We did just sell this moment to try to get eligible for the Harlow pack, which we didn't get. But still, that's one of my favorite moments on the site. I have to pull that up real quick because Kevin will hurt you if you ain't ready. So let's see what is popping off. Where y'all at in the chat rooms, huh? Where is y'all at in the chat rizzles? So let's see. Cork Moss is on the board. Joel Embiid got 4. 2 for 5 from the field. That's all he been doing. Nothing too much. 3 boards already. He gonna do what he do, which is about 30 and 10, maybe 40 and 10. Who gonna step up? Tobias, Seth Curry again. See, they don't really have that player that could just go out there and get that shot. You gotta throw it into Joel Embiid. Tobias gonna eat mainly off of ball rotation. And Seth Curry might be that person. I mean, he 1 for 1 already. They say he shoot a better percentage than his brother from the three-point line, and that's looking to be true. 50% from the field. I like this already. Good start. And a board. So I don't know if he got what it takes to be like that, but we'll see. He got his opportunity. We know Ben Simmons is not like that. That's why he got 2, 1, and 1. What is this? Still? Turnover. So, no. But yeah, so that's what's going on over here. And I guess it's a timeout or something because it's been 20 to 13 for a minute. And the real reason that we on here today is because we are trying to get the Jazz up out of here, go to our first Western Conference Finals. Oh my goodness. That would make up for this whack inability to get this hollow icon drop. See, we need to get over it. Told you we suffered from our PhD post-hollow depression yesterday, so we back. And we're looking forward to the rare drop that's coming. The conference finals rare. So I'm looking to find some Paul George, some Kawhi Leonard, some Reggie Jackson rare moments dropped in those packs. So we're looking forward to that. We was eligible for the hollow drop, so we should be eligible for this upcoming rare drop. So let's go. Now, Playoff P needs to come through and not be weak, because we do not want to go back there for Game 7. Even though we have one game there, as Atlanta scores another 2 points. That's not something we want to do, especially without Kawhi Leonard. So we don't want to push the envelope. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. We need you to come through, Paul George. And you've been doing it. 37 points last game, 3 straight 30s in the playoffs. This is what we paid you for. This is what we got you over here for. This is what Kawhi actually recruited you over here for. So good looking, Kawhi. Too bad you wasn't out here to reap those benefits. Now let's switch up the game real quick. We didn't, damn. Okay, it's still up by 9. But we didn't talked about the playoffs. You know, a lot less games. And maybe we can just chat about this real quick too. And that's what we haven't done. Let's do our overall bracket. Let's do this overall bracket. Okay. So we got Phoenix already through. CP3 is out because he got the COVID shot and then he got COVID. So he's out indefinitely. So if the Clippers win tonight, he's probably going to miss the first game, which would be excellent. You know, it's unfortunate that he had to go out like that, but these things happen. So let's go ahead and close that out. But I still like our chances. Even, wow, that'd be hard to say. But I think we could do it. I think even if Kawhi is not able to play in this series, we still have enough of what it takes to at least beat Phoenix. Still to win the whole thing, because what's going on over here, I have no idea what's about to happen. It's about to be 3 versus 5, where I thought Philly was going to handily beat Atlanta and that Brooklyn was going to handily beat Milwaukee. None of that happened. They both on the verge of being eliminated. So I'm still saying that Philly going to pull it out and act right, and that Brooklyn is going to act right. That Brooklyn is eventually going to win that matchup and play the Clippers after they mollywop Phoenix. So that's what we're looking at for the predictions so far. Let's see how we've been doing. We lost here because we thought that Utah was going to lose to Memphis, especially the way Memphis came out winning that first game. We got this one right. We got this one wrong, actually. I expected Portland and Dame time to come out of this. So wrong there. And wrong here, too. We were struggling. We thought that Lakers was going to beat Phoenix. So we struggling on that side. We went 25% over there, 1-4. Here, we was hoping Washington beat Philadelphia. But I think we still had Philly coming out of this game. Here, I think we had Atlanta. So we was straight here. So 1-2. Man, let's get that back. We knew Milwaukee was going to come through there. So we 3-3. And okay, so this was an easy. East was easy. We 4-4 over there. Now we got to see what happens here. Did we see this happening? No. And then did we see this happening? No. We thought the Lakers were going to win this game too. So we've already lost this one. We expect the Lakers to be here. And, you know, you already know what we expect to be right here. So we'll see. And that should happen tonight. And over here with Philly and Atlanta, yikes. That's 2 yikes for me right now, but I think Philly can still pull it out. They need to act real right, because if they don't, it's night-night, and they going fishing. So I think that's wrapped up. KD is playing out of his mind. James Harden is playing hurt. Kyrie, that sucks. Man, I know how that is. I've done that exact same thing. So he's done for the remainder of the season. You don't just come back and play from that. All of your weight coming down onto one rolled ankle on top of somebody's foot. That's Tragic Johnson. So, well wishes to Kyrie too. We forgot to put him in our well wishes. We would say well wishes to CP3, but wasn't nothing wrong to him to begin with. If anything, he was getting shots. That's the reason he probably tested positive. So, let's get up out of here. Actually, let's go over here and look at the score. So, it's still a 7-point advantage. Oh, wow. That is, well, we didn't second guess that at all. We knew that he was going to be out. We knew Kawhi was going to be out. So, Irving out with this ankle. We just talked about that. But NBA announces Juneteenth celebrations. What's about to happen here? This is breaking news. Okay, I can't read it. As part of the celebration, all league and team employees have been invited to a virtual panel discussion. Oh, that happened yesterday. So we missed that. I didn't even know it was happening. Grant Hill was on there. D Wade was on there. So, Common was on there. So they had the usual suspects out there. Dream in Color, another live event that was on the 16th. Didn't hear about that. Then, of course, they mix black struggles with LGBT movements out of nowhere. Oh, and women's suffrage. So we're talking about Juneteenth, but then, of course, that sneaks its way up in there. Okay, they're going to sing the Black National Anthem at the WNBA game. But yeah, I would love to hear that at an NBA game. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring what the harmony of liberty. Okay, this is a little piece for you. On June 14th, the Clippers did something. Didn't know nothing about that at the National Museum of African American History. So today, what is happening? John Wallace, the New York Knicks legend, is going to throw a festival at Herbert Von King Park in Brooklyn. Okay. Where the junior Knicks will run a basketball skills academy to educate, empower, and engage the community. So they're going to play basketball for Juneteenth over there in Brooklyn. And Shop Black Festival, I like that in Memphis. Okay, I don't know what I don't have too much to say. I mean, we are talking about basketball, but that this is an interesting Juneteenth celebration. But definitely a black business crawl and festival. I like that. Go ahead, Memphis. That's tomorrow. Wish I could be there. Oklahoma City. Rolling Thunder book bus. Thank you. That was beautiful. Okay, then Oklahoma City, Orlando Magic. What y'all doing? A discussion. So they're going to have a discussion in Orlando. Cleveland. Cultural Gardens. Social Justice Estate Contest. Team Alliance. Cavs are sponsoring the first Downtown Alliance Freedom Fest celebration. Okay. And in, in Golden State, they're supporting the community COVID-19 vaccine sites around the Bay Area. So for Juneteenth, you could also get you some shots. By the way, we're going to celebrate in a variety of ways. By playing basketball, by getting shots, by reading books, by having discussions. So yeah, it's a lot of different ways of celebrating it. And okay, NBA, I like that at least we're looking forward to some new things. So very, very interesting. Now, what is going on over here on NBA Top Shot? And that's when we have to go ahead and take a look at these challenges. Now, 2 new challenges just popped up for the playoffs specifically. That's this number 5, which is the Jason Tatum, probably his 50-piece Nuggets game. And this one is the AD. Actually, I haven't even looked at either one of these yet. So let's do that together. Let's start off with the Jason Tatum. It's probably the 50-piece Nugget. Let's see. Yeah, in Durant face. So Durant, the long reach, Tatum crossover, pull-up jumper is good. That's all we need to know. So let's see. How'd you do with Tatum? And they just traded Kemba Walker. That's crazy. Traded Kemba Walker for some. Oh yeah, that was nice. Bop. That was real nice. Yeah, you get lean with that one. Oh yeah, ain't too much you can do. That was good D too, actually. Did the best he could. That's just a better shot. Better O. Whew. So then, yeah, they traded Kemba Walker for Al Horford and some picks. That's interesting. Oh yeah, and it was his 50-point game, by the way. Wow. All right. Now, this is the one we gonna go for, and that's this AD. But look what you have to get. You got to get this Bronny, which is one of the best moments on the site. A Devin Booker, can't go wrong with having a nice D book. DeAndre Ayton, who is an upcoming star, and it's Ben McLemore. So you might say that's okay. It's a Bronny and it's a cool pack. Oh, and let me not hate, but the commons you got to get are Chris Paul. Actually, they're both commons. These are just base sets. So the Chris Paul base set, Jay Crowder, Alex Caruso, and THT base sets. And of course, as soon as we saw that this was announced, we had to go ahead and get this Bronny. And you might be saying, oh, this is an average looking playoff pack. But that's because you haven't looked at the moments yet. Number one, like I just said, this is one of the best moments on the site. Then you think that Ben McLemore is just him, but I can already tell you this is one of the best passes that I've ever seen, and it don't have nothing to do with Ben McLemore, other than the fact that he does complete it and hit the jumper. But this D book is kind of whatever. But just these two alone make this pack worth it. Okay, make this challenge worth it. And then you get an AD. So let's go see what the AD is. What is this challenge reward? Okay, let's give him some love. Let's let it breathe. Okay. Oh, yeah. Ooh. And then, okay. Let's swing on around real quick. Didn't do a whole lot of work on that. But that was a good pass. Some good lob. So, yeah, not the most skillful moment that we've ever seen from AD. It's kind of like his game was during these playoffs, actually. I shouldn't say that. He kind of balled out when he played, but was hurt too much. I wanted to see. Okay, so it was Game 3 of Round 1 series against the Phoenix Suns. Okay. Lakers secured the win at home, okay, in Staples, to take the series lead on May 27th. So, at least it was in a win. A good way to celebrate it, so you get this. But now let's get to the point. That's the challenge reward. And we'll see how many people finish it. I don't know. It must get less and less as the playoffs go on. I've already completed 2 of the 4, so you see how many, are out there. And out of those 2, I think 2,700 completed one of them, and about 2,600 completed the other. So it looks like the number is actually dwindling. Not by much, but it is dwindling, which is good for you if you're going to complete that. So let's take a look at this Bronny first. This is his playoff moment. 2021 playoff moment. Let's open that up. Dribbles around Kevin Payne, kicks it up ahead, and then catches it and almost puts his nuts on what's her name back. Ooh, yeah, that's hard. Ooh. What's that, Mikal Bridges? Ooh, yeah, that's hard. Especially the way he jumped up off of it. Okay, that's cold. That's one of the hardest ones on the site. We got it for a pretty penny, and I think it's worth every bit of it in the long term. I think it's going to drop immediately after this playoff. I'm sure, but I think in the long run, series 3s, 4s, 5s, this is definitely not going to sit at its current price. Look at that. I had to watch it again. I just let it play. This is the best part right here. Roll. Looking like Spider-Man coming off that. Okay, I see you, Nazi. All right. So yeah, let's turn them not to blow people's eardrums out. Sorry about that if that was out of nowhere. But let's see Big Ben. Let's see what Big Ben come with. Okay. By the way, let's go check this game out real quick, and we'll go check out Big Ben. Oh, and they tied it up. Okay, see, here we go. Now we'll get into that, but we just looked at that Bron. Let's go look at that Big Ben real quick. Now we just seen what Bron could do. And let's see what else Bron could do. Ooh. Great shot, Ben, but even better pass, LeBron James. Look at that, man. This guy is amazing. Jumps off 2 feet, hangs in the air, behind the back, bounce pass to the chest where he doesn't even have to take another dribble right into the shoot motion. Count it. Let's watch it again. Bop, perfect. Look how he just caught it. Just went straight up with it. Ooh, okay, that was ugly. But look at this. Oh my God, pumped it. Then dropped it behind the back. Whop. Try again. Okay, that definitely wasn't it. But you get the drift. Good shot, Big Ben. So they say that's your moment. It's definitely worth more than $51. Actually, it's going up. Last time I seen it was $50. So, with that being said, we need to probably start looking at getting one of these. So let's see what the breakdown is. We got the Devin Book sitting at 78 right now. So that's starting to creep back up. Was that, I want to say, closer to 70 at one point. But it was as high as 124 earlier today. That Big Ben we just saw was 51. DeAndre AYTON, 59. So he's all the way down into the 50s. So we got 2 50s. Which is much better than it was looking initially. And then you get that D Book for, 70 something. And this is going to be probably, what, $20 altogether with these 4. CP3 might be 8. Let's see what C is right now. Let's see. So he's still at 8. So, ooh. Joke, pop. And that's how he killed Denver. And it's fitting that this moment comes from earlier in the season with that, because that's all he killed them with. Whew. Bop. Stutter step. 1 foot fade away. Frozen. Wasn't nothing he could do. Wow. And he's still complaining that, but let's see for you. Time running down to close the game between them two. This was on January 1st. Wow. And they won. So that lets you know how the year was going to go right there. Very interesting. That's kind of a historic little moment people sleeping on. So I'm happy to finish this playoff pack, or playoff challenge, to get this reward. And since we talk about rewards, let's go visit the last challenge reward. So let's go visit both of them, actually. In fact, it got to be a better way. Yeah, here we go. Let's go to completed challenges. No, I want to go to collection. I want to go to my moments. That might work better. Okay. So when we get it here, I don't know, maybe this will work. Okay, this is, yeah, it's the same thing. Let's just take a look. See if this works. It does with everything except the challenge reward, so that's not going to work. We have to go. So in order to see the challenge rewards, we have to go to our moments. So let's do that. So the first edition that we got last week was the Paul George challenge reward against Dallas, where he just drops, what is this man's name? Drops, I want to call him Linus Claiborne, but it's not. It's the other one, the Unicorn. Well, anyway, Kristaps Porzingis, because his name's right here. But let's see him have a seat. And look at that. He had a nice little serial lottery with 885. So not too bad. But look at this. Oh my goodness, get up. And then get dunked on. And it was an and one. Woo! Like I love how just slow motion. Boom! Right there. Any outie. Flies all up in here. Yeah, I might let that run back one more time. So I think that was a win. Look at this. Watch this. Wow. And one. Woo! Right there. Yeah, that was a cold moment right there. That's one of my favorites. This might be my favorite in my collection right now. And it's funny. Paul George keep coming with my favorite moments. The first one was his All-Star handles that I still have. I'm just sitting on. Struggling financially, but overall I still like him. But this one now takes the cake. Oof. Not only do he have the right jersey on, but he absolutely lays out somebody with the in and out dribble, which is Kristaps Porzingis. Have a seat. Dunks on him with the and one, even though nobody didn't touch him, unless they call that a trip. That's possible. So there you go. But then this is what we got today. What came in the mail was our, look how we keep hitting this serial lottery. Triple digit Dame Lillard. And this is one of my favorites too, because I think this is when he went for like 50, 10, and at 12 threes, something crazy like that. So look at this. Oh, that's why our referee would see it. A nice in and out dribble with the left hand into a post spin move from at the top of the key, step back. And one, first of all. That was a foul. I see you out there, Dame. But yeah, I think they ended up losing that game, which is unfortunate, but historic night. Wow. Ooh, ooh. That's the challenge reward. I think that's it. Yeah, that's what we just got today. Step back. Wow. Half spin move, step back, and one. Count it. Call that. Oh, I love it. So yeah, these are some great moments out here. Great moments. And so that's what's up with the playoffs right now. And we looked at the two new challenges to Jason Tatum. Here's a little update. Since we did not get that hollow icon, we did get in line, of course, to get that playoff pack. But I started thinking, usually what we do is we get one and we stack one. So since I was still a little shaken up from not getting the hollow icon, I said, you know what, I don't want to open this. And after I started to cool down and started thinking about it, I said, you know what, that's a good decision. Actually, I'm not going to open it. I've already opened one playoff pack. There's another one that we have a pretty good chance of getting. I think 200,000 of those about to be released, or at least 166,000. One of those two. And that's going to be next week, next Friday. So when that happens, hopefully we get another one. We'll open that up and actually we're probably likely to sell. Or we'll sell at least into a challenge. That way we get the maximum value for it. But this is how we just starting to stack these packs. Look at this. You got this NBA playoff packs that we just came up on. I don't know what that's going to be like on the market. This one I'm really interested. Even though what's inside of it has dropped like $400 just in one day since the hollow icons are now over. People don't need it. It's still going to continue to creep for the long run. But that's that LaMelo Ball. And he is the Rookie of the Year, so it should be going up, if anything. But the Cool Cats Master Challenge, this is the Master Key. This will get you into everything, actually, at least until the summer is over. So, and then 2 old school base sets, and I think these was pre-registration packs because there was a lot going on. I think I might have been, spoiled at that time because I think I got a couple of Hustle Show packs. I think I got a rare throwdown pack, so we 2 for 4 for rares. So I was feeling myself, and we were still getting these pre-registration, so I just stacked those real quick. And looked at turn 2 and turned into 4. So that's that. And I guess we probably should take a look at what happened as a result of purchasing that pack. That was still positive. Our baller status went up. I think it was like 350 or something. And since we purchased at least 10 packs, yeah, we got 10, we had got, I don't know how many points it was, maybe like 60 points, and bumped us up to 415. So we're trying to get to the next level, or whatever that is, and I think it's like, hold on, let's see, what is it? Rook. At least let me get a rook. I'm just on the streets right now, but let's get up in there. And things we can do. First of all, we need 40 more common packs. I don't think we ever gonna do that. But look at this. Purchase 5 rare packs. Hopefully we get this conference finals that's coming up. What is this? Collect 50 new common moments for purchasing packs, and we almost 14 down from there. 80 points for that. Collect 5 rare moments moment packs. So we're a bit away from that. Although one holo could change all that, because there's still one more of those in the finals left. You might get 3 playoff MGLEs, which would be pretty nice. And then complete the challenge. Oh, wow. So how far are we away? We need to get to what? What is, Rook is 50 points. Okay, wait a minute, am I tripping? Or do they not have this correct? No, I see. You get to be a rook at 50 points, and then, yeah, you can become a rising star at 500. So we still a ways away. We need 85, and complete another challenge is just going to give us 70. So we'll get close. That's coming before the playoffs is over. We know that's guaranteed. And other than that, unless we hit a holo, that's probably how we're going to end our first season. So as a rook, but, you know, that makes sense. You know, we're not going to be a rising star right off the bat. But hey, all that can change literally in the blink of an eye, because this would happen. Yeah, and I would be opening it. So yeah, beast mode just for purchasing one. So 120 points right there. And then if you collect at least one legendary moment for purchasing the pack, then that's another 100. So yeah, working on that, And let's see, 500. Then you got to become a vet to 1500. That's quite a lot. Let alone elite or all-star. I don't even know what that looked like. But anyway, so that's the baller status. But let's go take a trip first of all, let's go take a trip and see what the score is. And the Hawks still hold on. And Trae Young giving them fits. I know y'all out there watching that, and that's probably what I should be watching right now too. But man, we said we was gonna stay on track today because of what happened yesterday. We wasn't gonna throw no more tantrums like that. So, oh, Lillard's gonna play in the Olympics. Sorry, got sidetracked. Let's focus. Let's get back to swatting flies. And we want to go into now the team aspect of this. I think we have to go to profile and then to, there we go, collector score. So it's funny that we got the mark of the beast. So our actual collector score is 3866, but when they give us all these drop bonuses, which I don't know what drop they're referring to, it comes out to 7666. 7,666 points that we're sitting at right now with our collector score. And we want to talk about an easy way to build your collector score, because that's how ours got there in the first place. You guys know, if you've been following us, we've been consistent about just getting people from our team mainly. Whoever else comes. But if we're going to purchase something, it's probably going to be people from our teams and not being afraid to stack them. So when we go in here, gives you a nice little breakdown. Tells you when the last snapshot was taken this morning at 10:18. How many Series 1 moments you got. Challenge rewards, Series 2 moments you got. Challenge rewards. Wow, we got 10 challenge rewards. I know we didn't do all challenge stuff, and we bought a couple. Challenge completions. plus rewards still owned. So out of the 6 challenge completions that we've done, we still own all 6 of those rewards. But this is the key right here. So by completing your team set, you get the team set bonus, which is why you see Series 2 completed. I got everybody from the Clippers during Series 2. Now, any additional player I get within that set, it only makes that bonus go higher. Okay, so I think I get like 50% of the points on top of whatever their score is. Okay, so they're probably base set moments. I'm assuming they 25 points. If they 25 points, then you're gonna be getting like, I don't know, 12 and a half. No, round down, so like 12 points for that. Actually 12 plus your 25, which is 37. You'll get 37 points for that one moment, as opposed to just the 25. Okay, my numbers may be a little off, but I know the percentage is right. We have a little bit of work to do with Series 1, but we already know who we need to get. And then all-time players. The problem is we only have one person to go. That means you got one of each player on the site that's ever played for this team during this series, okay, or season pretty much. And that's Series 2. Series 2 and 1, my bad. But we missing one, and we'll get into that in a second. First, let's go to the completed and check that out. I'll show you how this works. So this is the quickest way I say to increase your collector score, because I got all type of bonuses for this alone. So you can see we have plenty of Paul Georges, and I wish they would give you a view where you could see the stacks, like how many Paul Georges I own. I know you wouldn't be able to see the serial, but maybe it fans out when you hover over it. But I know, that's down the road. But look, so each Paul George I get on top of this Paul George that helps me complete the set gets a bonus. Same thing here with these Kawhis. Okay, these stacked Kawhis. This will go in here because it's a Paul George. And plus it's a challenge reward. So I'm getting tons of points for that. This rare moment from Series 2 is helping me get closer. Actually, yeah, no, I had to get this because this is his only moment in Series 2. And I don't think we've taken a look at this, but a nice MGLE Lou Will. I got it when it was real cheap. Well, I should say relatively cheap. I think it was about, I don't know, 160, and I think it's now to 250. This was only like 7 days ago. As you can see, it's only an hour before I can gift it, which means it was like exactly 7 days ago when I got it. But yeah, beautiful moment. Let's turn you up, Lou Will. You did good while you was out here. Okay. No, that was it's what Lou Will do. I mean, it wasn't pretty. It's some shots with good pass Kawhi, mass Kawhi. And we'll take it. Whatever the case may be, we'll take it. And we won. So ultimately helped us get a nice little victory. But what did you do? 15 that game, 7 for 13, 1 for 4 from threes. Okay, had 5 boards. Okay, 2 assists. Not bad. Put a little work in that game. But outside of that, you can see. So we have at least one of everybody in Series 2. This helped us complete it. Pat Bev, Nicholas Zubac. You see all these Paul Georges just force multipliers. Marcus Morris. I'd like to get another one of him later. These Luke Kennards, Nicholas Batum, Terrence Manns. And luckily those are all Top Shot debuts. And when we got them, we just got low serials because it was cheap. And they do the same thing with Terrence Mann, but we probably should. Now they're blowing up for other reasons. Reggie Jackson. I mean, we got the best serial we could, but it wasn't really what we were looking at. Dang, is that it? We sold a ton of moments, and as you can see now, it's pretty much all clips. Look at that, wow. I think the next team said that we are close to completing this Atlanta somehow. We have like 5 Atlanta players. And then the next, I don't know, there's a few, but we're looking at completing that Lakers too, obviously, LA home team. I like them too. I'm not a Laker hater. You know, Clippers fans are Laker lovers too. It's just that most Laker fans don't like Clipper fans because they're haters like that. Okay, even though they not from here either. They from Minneapolis. We from San Diego. Y'all from Minneapolis. That's why y'all the Lakers. Let's just get that straight to begin. Okay. See nobody ain't nothing to say about that. My Laker fans at. But anyway, what's going on in this game? Um, Philadelphia 76ers about to lose because Trae Young now has 20 in the first half, so he's trying to go for 40. And y'all still down. Okay. Somebody just scored down only by 4 now. Let's see what happens to end that half, but it's not looking good. Atlanta has controlled the game pretty much throughout. I don't know if Philly has ever taken the lead. So they're controlling the entire game. Trae Young is doing pretty much what he wanted to do. He got 20 and 7. So he's passing the ball to, you know, he's running pick and rolls, throwing the ball up to John Collins, who's just dunking on everybody's head. I don't know how they can't stop that. But, hey, when you run a good pick and roll, it'll do some work. It'll do some damage. But as you can see, that is half. So Hawks is making this scary, boy. I got the 76ers coming out of this, but the Hawks about to wipe them up. Hawks about to wipe them up. And of course, we just sitting and waiting until this game 6 starts. And what is going on with Kawhi? Can we get some updated information? When was this dropped? Yesterday at 7:28. So this is definitely not breaking news. So apparently he just strained out. It doesn't sound right now like it's nobody's ACL. I don't know if testing has been completed or not. MRI's done or whatever else they need to do to find that out, but man. So I don't know if they sent that up to me again or has it been updated? No. Okay, that was kind of weird. So yeah, still no word on Kawhi. When he might be returning, but that just means Paul George might have to carry a nice thicker load. Okay? And he's been able to do that. And matter of fact, let's go look at that challenge reward once again. Because yeah, that definitely is that's a beast. Ooh. So yeah, let me pull that up. So yeah, Paul George been making it look like it's easy. I think maybe he just got comfortable and now he's just ready to go. Let's take a look at that playoff moment once again. Okay, triple digit playoff P. Let's see what you're doing. Yeah, we need this type of energy from you. Ooh. Goodness gracious. Why? That make you say why? And one. So yeah, we go back to these team bonus points. Let's go back to the collector score. And like we were just doing, so we went to the completed set. Let's look at the all-time and see what you have to have there. We're only missing one. So I like this view. See, why can't I get this view inside of the other one? That's interesting. Maybe once it's completed, you can't get the stack number. But anyway, Pat Bev. Okay, we got Paul George, Reggie Jackson, Nicholas Batum, Marcus Morris. Okay, so when the set is completed, this will count as extra because I have 2 Pat Bevs. It's not necessary. Ivica Zubac's. Yeah, Zika. Paul George, of course. 2 Kawhi Leonards, 5 Kawhi Leonards. They waking back up. It was down like $5. Serge Ibaka. Terrence Mann. Let's see. That is Reggie Jackson, Luke Kennard, Jermichael Green, Landry Shamet. So look at that. Everybody's almost represented. Montrezl Harrell. Okay, but this is what we don't have. And this is all we need to complete it. Is the CP3 running back when he played with the Clippers. Let's take a look. 39 of them for sale. 1450. The lowest one right now. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Classic C. Along that baseline against Denver. I don't even know who that was trying to guard him. Nobody. Who is this? Fournier? No, Denver Fournier. Who was that? Huh. Anyway, Clippers won that game against Denver, back on April 15th of 2014. So, man. What was that, about 8 years ago? Ooh. Sorry. Maybe about 7. Close enough. But yeah, good move. So that's all we need, and we will get another bonus. Another bonus for completing it. And then if we get any additional Series 1 moments, we'll get basically time and a half for that. We'll get what it's worth, plus an additional 50%. Actually, the team completion bonus might be even more. We have to go back to blog to figure that out. But that's basically what's going on here. And why is that important? Because the collector score allows you to get access to various drops. And if you can get in those drops and you're lucky enough to get a good place in line, you can actually pull a pack. And if that pack is worth more than you paid for it, then that's a good thing. Now, if it's worth less than you paid for it, that can be a good thing too, as long as you get what you like. But sometimes it can be significantly more. And what do I mean by that? Well, let's go take a look at an example. Now, let's say, go to packs. Okay? Let's say you were eligible with your collector score. Ours is, what you saw it was 7,600 basically. And you needed a 7,500 to be eligible to even get into this line. Okay? Let's say you were eligible and we got into this line. Boom. We get into this line. Now, right now it's sold out. But when it wasn't, we would join the queue at a certain time, get into a weight room, and when it was time, we would randomize the numbers and give you a place in line. If you were below 2,500, you got to get one of these. If you're after 2,500, you still got a playoff pack. It was only about, I think, about 8,500 people that were eligible. Okay, I'm just giving you some numbers and some examples. So that's like maybe 30 to 40%. But either way, let's say you were 2,500 or below, which we were unfortunate enough not to get. But still, we're grateful for a playoff pack. Some people didn't even qualify, so they wasn't even eligible for another playoff pack. That's the one that we stacking now. The rebounded hollow icon playoff pack is what we stacked. So then you pay $230. You might say, man, that's a lot of money. You pay $230 for a pack. Okay, you pay $230. You get it if you was one of 2,500 and below. Then you open it up. Okay, you open that pack up and you say, well, I paid $230 for that. So the main thing you want in there is the legendary. That's why it's a legendary pack. So let's just see. It was a hollow icon actually. Series 2. Let's say you open up and you just pull the legendary out. This is what you're looking at. Okay? Make sure y'all watching this. Okay? Oh, see, people ain't paying attention. But people play back. This is the reason why you want to do this. You pay $230, and so far, just on the first rip, you've already made, what is that, roughly, I don't know, $700. Just like that, game is already over. Okay, mic drop. A lot of people can't even get that return on their 401k, on stocks, on their investments, and you just did it like that. That's the lowest one. Let's start to go up. Then you got a rack here, so you made $750. And then you made $770. And then you made $1,700 for the James Wiseman. Wow. Oh, that's a lot of money. Okay. Then you got a Zion and you made what, $6,700, $6,700. Okay, not bad. Doing pretty good. We're just scrolling through and just seeing who's available here, what's popping off, and oh, well, maybe you can get a LaMelo Ball, and you up now 8,700. Okay, they haven't even got good yet. This is cool, but this ain't real good yet. So, yeah, you see that. What else we got here? I know we got some more. That ain't everybody. Where y'all at? Okay. Just perusing through, seeing everybody's hollow icons that they just popped open. And then, well, you can't get this. This is a challenge reward. But you can get that. But you could have pulled that. And now you up, I think you're now at what, 12 or 1,300? And still haven't got good yet. Still cool, but haven't got good yet. So that's the possibilities that you're dealing with. It's not over. Still got some stuff out here. Steph is not more than LeBron, but as you can see, you still came up. This is a challenge reward, so we're not gonna get into that. We're still moving. And we're not gonna find anybody with more than LeBron, but we're just seeing what's out there. That Anthony Edwards is doing its thing. So he's still up with that. And these are our challenge rewards. So there's about 5 where you could really come up with Zion, LaMelo Ball. Who do we see? This Anthony Edwards was great. This how can I forget the LeBron? Those was the heavy hitters. Those who really took you up to the next level. Oh, Steph. I can't leave Steph out. So you get one of those 5. You're really nice. And we haven't even got to the good part. Now we got to do NGLE. Remember, you just bought a expensive $230 pack. Okay? And then we about to get off. Okay? We got 6 minutes, but let me just finish this out. Just finish this out. Talent Gold, LE Series 2. And then you got 3 of these in there. Okay? 3 of these that will pull it down. What are y'all doing? Okay, I don't know what this is. Thank you. Something we probably did. Something we pushed on accident. Okay, that's still not telling us what we want to hear. There we go. So now you got 3 of these in there. So let's go off the top rope. So 5, 6, 7. So we had got up to as much as about 1,800, and then you add. Just take these off the bat. You got 1,800 plus 5. So you're like at 18.7. We'll just add those in. So we're gonna leave it there, but let's just say, and then there's what, 6 more common moments. And let's just say they all $5 fine. That's an extra $30 on top. But look what else you could be getting. Oh my goodness, look what you could be getting. Let's just keep pushing the envelope. You already had your 18 from the last one we talked about, and then you got this. So now you had 19. You had 20 racks already. This is just literally off of one pull that you paid $230 for. This is hypothetical, but somebody has done this. Okay? Same here. Nikola Jokic. Could get one of him. You could have got a Tyrese. You could have got an Anthony. You could have got a Terrence. Even a Gary wasn't bad. Okay, look at what Draymond doing. A Bam. I can't believe they disrespected Malcolm like that, or Jalen Brunson like that. Don't give them one if you're going to have them way down there. You get you a Trey, who ice traying them up right now, as a matter of fact. Challenge rewards, we ain't going to get into that. A Sadiq. Okay, we're not going to count this as a challenge reward. But you get the drift, okay? You could have pulled an Emmanuel. Patrick, Jaren Jackson Jr. You could have pulled a Donovan. Ooh, look at that. So, You will put in a little 230. You got your collector score up first. You was eligible. We could put you a Zion. Zion, even the Miles. So you, Paul George. Yeah, we about to look at this too, because Paul George has got too many nice ones out here. Ugh. Obi, that's a challenging one. He don't count. Let us get one of these. Oh, Nasir. Oh, no, I was there, Nasir. See, I was sleeping on Paul George, man. I was so excited when I heard them two was coming. Last year, obviously, was a disappointment, but they are actually, I think, overachieving right now, especially with Kawhi out. So they're making up. And that moment was hard, by the way. So that was an example. Man, we've been sitting here for an hour. We're going to let y'all go and watch the second half. Maybe you watching this later. Tons of information. So, the things that we want to hit home about is playoff challenges are up. Get in early for your most expensive stuff. So maybe the LeBron, get it, and then just watch the other stuff fall. At least until tomorrow night. Because it's only a 3-day challenge, which means the 24-hour bail is going to be coming up real soon. And people are going to kind of hold out. And maybe even raise the prices because they know you got to get it to complete the challenge. So to avoid all that, get in maybe tonight when stuff really cool down. Nobody's still thinking about it. We really don't even know what's happening. So let's just go to that real quick. Challenges. This is when we started off. And these are two. First of all, there's also these hollow icon challenges, which I didn't even talk about. Probably because I was still boycotting it from my feelings being hurt. But these are the ones we doing. And let's just end it by looking at these two metallic gold challenges. So you could get, you can get a KD, okay, if you are willing to purchase each one of these and complete this challenge, okay. If you do that by the timer, you can get you a nice KD. That's like ice KD. Ooh, let's see this. Let's take them out of here. So you get this as a challenge reward, and as you can see, the challenge rewards are much more expensive than the actual ones released in packs. So it's got a low serial number, and it's a good move. Good move. So too bad it was on the Lakers. But then the Lakers came back. Don't duck on them no more. Then the Lakers came back and said, fine, we'll give you a Bronny. Actually, this is a Bronny MGLE. My bad. I thought it was. So you got all three levels participate. You got the common challenges, 2 of them. You got an MGLE where you can get a Bronny, and you got the hollow icon where you can get a KD. And you can get a AD and a Jason Tatum for those common challenges. But let's go out looking at a Bronny before I let y'all go home and get off this blacktop. Okay, Bronny said, Staples, bop. And now it was to play in. Right there, that shot right there allowed them to play in. Ooh, okay. And honestly, I don't know if it was actually a play in, but it was like a seeding. No, it was, because they could have lost both games and been out of there. So, yeah. All right, y'all. This was another episode of BlackTop Shottas with your man Ballerkin 2 back on the Blacktop. We give y'all NBA Top Shot news straight from the streets. We do this Wednesday through Friday, 5 to 6. Tune on in, and we'll be sitting here chopping up NBA and Top Shot. So we usually release at least another extra video a week. We didn't do one this week, but we just need to edit that up, and we'll be dropping that pretty soon. We might get 2 videos this week as a makeup. So if you're just trying to follow this journey, see where it's going from start to beginning, it's a perfect place to be. If you just want to know more about what this is and you're thinking about getting involved, this is the place to be. And if you want it in a way that's digestible and easy to understand, where you are excited to actually participate, this is where you need to be. So, without any further ado, as always, just like that playoff pack, we're going to catch y'all on the rebound. Peace. Stacked rebound playoff packs. That's how we're going to send it out. Oh, 76ers took the lead. I told y'all they got to win power. And guess who came through? Steph Curry. Steph Curry. Wow. Okay, let's see if they can hold on to it. They was up by 20 with 5 minutes ago and lost the other day. So we'll see. That's a little extra for you. Extra in the mix.